Hello Venturers. As you boys saw in our Devon video, we went to Devon. And I was talking about we did Dragon Archery, which was in Dartmoor, but at the same time Fiona tells me Dartmoor is Devon and Devon is Dartmoor, so it was quite a bit of a drive between them both. We had to go through moors and all sorts with a lot of cows and sheep and horses that were like wild. But yeah, I digress. Yes, Dragon Archery. When we first got there, well, I'll give you a little backstory. Fiona and her family have been going there for quite a while. Yeah, I'm not sure how many years, but a good few years. Yeah, and it's a great family thing to go to. And I'll give you a breakdown. I'll show you pictures and everything. And yeah, let's get into it. So yes, you get get into the car park, and it's quite into the unbeaten track. You know, it's countryside. So if you didn't have a sat nav, you'd miss it. So yeah, so you go in there. You got the get into the car park, and then there's a sign for Dragon Archery that way. You go over a little bridge, and then you come around, and there's you've got like little statues of a dragon on a ball, basically. Yeah, yeah, and that looks all really nice. You go inside, and you got all these bow and arrows and like little baskets that they keep them in. I don't know the actual name for the baskets. There's probably a certain name for it. But as you go around, there's you got these shields, and that mainly is for the end of the game, which I'll tell you later on. But yeah, if you win the end game, you get your name on the shield. And by the looks of it, a lot of people have done it, and they're starting to run out of room on the wall. So yeah, so what you got? They've got loads of little things like Lord of the Rings statues and arrows. Looks all great. Like everything you like want to know and see, arrows, it's up on the walls, basically. And you go through these doors. You go into another room, which has got loads more stuff. Each room is themed, and the first room that was themed is dinosaurs. But before you get to the dinosaur bit, you've got this area which is a small version of what you're going to do later on. And this is just to whet your appetite and basically get you used to the bow and arrow. And they show you literally, if you've never done it, I've never done a bow and arrow before, a proper bow and arrow. I have just literally used a little kiddie thing when my kids have had bow and arrows, that sort of thing. So yeah, they show you all like the technique of how to hold it and everything you need to know. And you'll have someone with you, because they've got enough staff that if you've not done it before, they will send that to you, and they'll give you like little pointers and tips of how to do it, how to hold, how to pull it, how to have your fingers on the string and everything. So yeah, and then they teach you how to aim. And once you've done a bit of it, you have like what they sort of do is they get you into, if there's enough of you, they're getting you to teams, and you've got first team and second team. So once you've done all that, you then go into the dragon bit. And yeah, the dragon bit is, but you go in, they open these great big doors, and then yeah, as I say, you've got huge, I say huge, they don't look huge from where you're standing, but I've been told by the owner that it's, if you were to stand next to them, they are big. I'm not sure what they're made out of, but yeah, that's your targets. And the young guy that was helping me, he was just sort of saying, what do you want to go aim for first? You know, so first go is just to get used to aiming where the dragons are, or all the targets. So yeah, he teaches you how to aim it. You probably hear a lot of fluttering about. That's my parrot Ringo. He probably even squeaked quite a few times during this video. So that's not Fiona in the background. It's just my parrot. So yes, back to the Dragon Archery. So yes, after you've done all your aiming up and you've got a feel for it, you then go, like the first team goes in, and each of these dinosaurs will have a score, and basically the bigger the score, they win. Simple as that. So each one you go into, you're trying to beat each other. If you do all that, then we see who's got the most points, and yeah, then you go on to the next one. And the next one is more like a medieval sort of thing. You got swords on the walls. You got Lord of the Rings monsters. I'm not a big Lord of the Rings fan, but it looked brilliant to me. All the golems and sort of thing. And if you go into there, you then see that you got knights and golems, and the ones that are wearing like a green, what do you call that? Wearing green like uniform. You don't want to hit those because they're part of they're on your side basically. But what you want to hit is all these monsters that are around, and the further away it is, the better the score. And right at the back, you got like what's supposed to be a severed head. If you get hit that, I think that was about 30 points. So yeah, again, first team goes in, you have a little practice, and once you've done your practice, both teams done their little practice, you get quite a good amount of time on this. So it's not rushed or anything like that. They're teaching you how to do it. It's all part of the fun. And so basically, you've done your first trial, and you're just trying to aim and get points after that. And again, yeah, it's trying to beat the other team. So then you go into the next one. You get to the next room, and you got 2 doors, like 2 sets of doors, and it's like in a corner. So yeah, so one set of doors are facing one end, and then you got the other doors. They shut the other ones when they open the other doors, and that will give you another target. And the first target is again like a proper medieval sort of thing. On this one, you've actually got a wall with helmets, like medieval helmets, and you can hit those for points. You've then got knights in the background that you can get more points from hitting those as well. Then you've got these coat of arms, and you've got one, see the yellow one on there, that spins. So in the wind, that becomes a harder target. So yeah, if you get that, you get more points. And then again, at the other two, you have a little practice run. Both teams have a practice run, and then it's on to scoring the points. You then go on to the next bit, which is the one that you want to be the best at. Basically, the prize at the end of this is a chocolate bar. Yeah, it's a chocolate bar. I think it was a Galaxy chocolate bar actually. So yeah, you get to the dragon, and what it is, you got that little yellow circle in there, and what you want to do is either get your arrow close to it. You get 2 arrows that you can use, so you got 2 times to try and get it into that yellow circle. And the owner even says that yellow circle is the size of a tennis ball. I mean, I found it hard trying to get the knights and the dinosaurs. But yeah, if you hit that yellow tennis ball spot, you become a dragon archer, which will then, not only will you win, you will also get your name put on one of those shields. And then yeah, I'm not. I think it stays up there for. It's either for a certain amount of times or it just stays up there for good. I'm not sure. I didn't really ask that question. Should have done really, but yeah. But that is Dragon Archery. It's a load of fun. For someone who's not done Dragon Archery or any kind of archery, I found it really fun, and it even made me want to go and get a bow and arrow and do it in the back garden. But I haven't really got the length really. I'd need a big field the way I was shooting. But yeah, it was great fun, and I recommend it if you're like a biggish family. It is and it isn't expensive. It depends on how many people there are, adults and all that sort of thing. I think it cost me £170, and I was paying for 2 adults and a child. Yeah, so it was 2 adults and a child I was paying for. It's £170, but you're there for a good 3 or 4 hours doing that. So yeah, you want to make sure you've got enough time to do that sort of thing. Book it. You have to book it way in advance because it's really hard to get into it. They're always booked solid. Like myself, I've never heard of it, so it wasn't until I met Fiona and her stepdad was mentioning that. Oh yeah, we've got to go Dragon Archery in Devon. He's been doing it for ages. He's even got his own bow and arrow that he takes, and yeah, he's really good at it. And so is Fiona actually. She's pretty good at it. Her mum is even better. She was like outdoing us all. But yeah, look it up. They're on Facebook and are they on Instagram? I'm not sure. Check it on Instagram as well. But yeah, they're definitely, if you look it up on Google or wherever you look up to do things, look up Dragon Archery and give it a book, and I'll tell you what, you will not be disappointed. That was probably the most fun I've had in a long time, and with dangerous objects. Yes, but they teach you all everything of safety, how to hold the bow and arrow, how to aim it, all the safe ways of doing it. You've even got, as you see in the photos, you've got a screen that you can move around depending how big you are and all that sort of thing. So you've got loads of room to do it. You've got to try it. You've got to give it a go. But yes, thank you for watching this video. If you like this video and you like this first ever sit down video, I'm not pretty good at doing these sort of videos because I've got a camera constantly pointing at me. I haven't got anything else to look around like I do in a theme park to give me ideas what I'm talking about, so I've just been waffling on. I've just been looking at pictures and talking about it. So yeah, if you like this video, please give it a like and consider subscribing and hit that notification bell. It'll let you into the loop when we next upload a video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.